Baseball Card Junkies TV. This is Tops 85401.
Big Mac Fanatic.
And we're just here hanging out in the man cave today. So hopefully some people will hop on. And if you guys see that real short live stream that we did, YouTube changed everything around. And I haven't gone live in so long. I didn't know how to orient the camera the way I wanted it
It's
to.
been like months, dude.
Yeah, I haven't
Literally,
gone
it's been
live in months. So probably
Have you gone since the last time we went live?
I haven't gone live on my channel in a long time. And yeah, it probably was like right before the National last year.
I think we went after the National, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we did. That's right. We did some live streams at your house in the Mac Cave.
Didn't we?
Yeah. Anyway, here we are.
Anyways.
We're hanging out. We will try our best to keep up with the comments as we're here. So feel free to comment. We'll try to read as many as we can. We hit up a card shop today. All right, Smitty. We were wondering how many people would notice that, but you're spot on, baby. Smitty for the win.
The other day, I was getting ready to leave the house. I was talking to Smitty on the phone. I said, "Let me put my Giants hat on real quick," and he was like, "No."
So I got a mail day that I'm going to do live here.
Oh, I'd wait for a little bit to do that.
Yeah, and then Eric brought a few cards to show off. So I'm excited for you guys to see the cards that Eric brought to show off. Man, you're going to make me sit on that package?
I think you should wait for a few more people to get.
Okay.
Yeah, you're anxious.
I know. Nah,
Just
yeah.
open that.
All right, so but I'll show you guys what I picked up at the card shop. So this is a typical baseball card junkie pickups. We went to Papa J's in Roanoke Park, and what's cool about that card shop is they have value boxes, and every team has its own value box.
I love that. I love that.
And I probably went through 3 or 4 teams. Eric got one card, but I think he left it in his car.
I did. I went through the A's box, the Giants box, and the Cardinals box.
Yeah, I went through the National/Expos box, the Tampa Bay box, and you guys will see why.
Mm-hmm.
I went through the Philly box for some reason. I don't even know what I was looking for in the Philly box. I went through the Braves box and the Cardinal box. So I've been through the A's and the Giants quite a bit, so I didn't need to go through those.
You were flipping through cards quick.
I guess so. Yeah. Well, my friends like Snoop always talks about how he's always impressed on how quickly I can go through a value box. But I'll show you what I picked up. So this one I have to thank Eric because he urged me to pick this one up. I was debating on it, and then I thought about it, and I'm like, yeah, what the hell's wrong with me? So I got this 2023 Albert Pujols purple refractor number to 250. That was marked at $5. Happy I got that one. And then I love this Beam team. And if you're a 90s collector, you'll remember where some of the classic Beam teams.
There was that one particular year.
I think it was 2000.
Numbered to 500.
Yeah, those things. Yeah. But here's another one, Soto Beam team. And then the newest Giant, I had never really paid attention to this guy much.
Oh, dude, he's exciting to watch.
But I'm excited to have him on the team, and that's Willie Adames. So I got a gallery rookie.
He's a damn good ball player.
Yeah, I'm excited about him. Evidently, he's like a good guy to have in the clubhouse, a great ball player, a great defensive ball player. And when you got a pitching staff like the Giants, you want to have good infield. And you got Chapman, Adames, and then you got that.
It was noticeable. It looked like him and Chappie were having fun when they were out in the field during spring training.
Yes.
Like they were, you could see the.
How many spring training games do you get to watch?
Oh, I caught 5 games.
Wow.
4 Giants, and then I went to
Angels and
A's. Yeah.
Yeah, Eric was at the game where
Trout got hit in the helmet.
Yeah.
That was, not gonna lie, that was freaking scary.
Yeah, nobody wants to see Trout.
But you know what? Again. I mean, like literally, like coaches, trainers, nobody even came out. I guess I don't know if I'm not sure if Trout signaled like that it was like he was.
Yeah.
I think it got the bill of his helmet, but it was, and then he got hit his next at bat.
So we got Matt and maybe Mateo on here. Don't know.
Sweet. Oh, well, dude, Adames.
Yeah,
Dude.
so you got I'm sure you guys know all about Willie Adames.
Yeah,
being
that was
from
like, I feel
being
like
Tampa Bay fans. So got a nice
I
Adames
feel like
there.
Mateo got his autograph like when he was like a rookie.
Well, Matt will probably well,
Chime
first of all,
in
let
with
us
the
know if
club.
Mateo's watching, and then did you get Willie Adames's autograph back in the day? So, and then I saw this sitting in there. I thought this was a cool card. It's a sepia Gypsy Queen, numbered out of 99. So that's a cool card. And then maybe I did go through the Philly box. I was probably thinking about Mike Schmidt and Bryce Harper. And in that Philly box, I found this nice looking Bryce Harper. And this one.
Did you swap hats for this?
Yep. Okay. So that's two references. Hey, people are paying attention. I love it. That people know. Okay. So anyway, so I thought that was a cool looking Harper. It's numbered out of 50. Oh, Teo's in DC right now. Gotcha.
School trip. Okay.
Nice. Good for him, man.
Tell him we said hi.
Yeah. Yeah. We say, what's up, Mateo? And then, so this is a color match parallel numbered out of 50. So I went ahead and swooped that one up. And then this card, you know, guys, I love a nice looking pajama card. I got nothing against a pajama card like this. So
isn't that those back pages? Isn't he the one that started that?
I don't know. Comment, guys. Did Eric, aka those back pages, coin the term pajama?
I know I've
card?
heard him say it.
Yeah, but I don't know if he coined it. And then this card here. So we got, look at that beautiful Greg Maddux. Look at that etching, that shine. Man, I wish Topps employed that technology the way that Panini does. And then this bad boy was numbered out of 15. Guys, I cannot pass up a card like this for $8. I just can't do it. So glad to own that one.
Just about any player.
And then another Ray I picked up, a guy I always really enjoyed watching. I remember him in that, this guy, I thought he had a shot at 5. Well, he did. He could have hit 500. Well, he got too old.
Just short.
Yeah, his career didn't get started really till he was in his 30s. He started
late 20s.
Late 20s, early 30s. So he didn't really do much until then.
Yeah.
But Nelson Cruz numbered out of 50. I thought that was a cool card. Gold refractor. I think that was like $3 or something. I mean, how can I not pick that up? I like Nelson Cruz.
Boomstick. No, he was a hell of a hitter.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get crack-a-lack. Oh no, actually show off what you got.
You want me to show what I brought?
Yeah.
I brought some cards to show Nate that I didn't think he'd seen yet. Oh, a couple of new pickups, smaller, fun stuff. So I picked up from 2007. We got this Eric Chavez red refractor.
There we go.
Ah, there we go. That looks good. Oh, dang, that looks pretty good. That's a cool looking card. Those are numbered to 99.
90.
You sure it's 90?
I'm pretty sure. I know my numbering. Oh, I'm wrong.
99.
Bam, I'm thinking of a different year.
It happened. Yeah, because they did keep changing those. I think the next year's like 25.
Yeah, and they were like box tapas.
Okay, and then from...
Oh, wait, no, that's...
This is this 99 or 2000?
I think that is
I think it
99.
says it right there, but I think it's 99.
Yep, 99.
99?
Oh, yeah. Let's see if we can pick up the...
99 Pacific Revolution.
Yeah, and then this one is embossed. You can see it. It's embossed. Yeah, you can see it like at that angle. And what is it called? The oh man, that one's only numbered out of 49.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, dude, they must have put the younger guys with the lower numbering. Or no, maybe the Bonds is numbered out of 49 too. So I always forget.
Well, it's because every year they are always changing. Yeah, Pacific's a little tough to remember. But this, yeah, number 49 out of 49.
Bookend.
So.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
I brought this card to show Nate because I'm super excited
Yeah,
This
tell
was
the story about that.
This was a game that my wife and I were at, and it was going into the 9th inning. JJ Bleday, first pitch of the at bat, he hit a home run, and I jumped out of my seat as soon as he hit it. I knew it was gone, and I kept taking this card to games, but with the new netting around the field the way they do, I could not get his. I want to get it signed.
And where are you sitting?
And I'm sitting we're sitting right here, right here, like right out of the picture,
Like 1 or 2 rows.
Yeah,
beyond?
I was so bummed when I saw it. I was like, we would have been out of focus, but it would have been cool to be in the.
That would be cool to be on a baseball card.
Yeah, dude.
Comment in the live stream, or if you're watching this archived, have you ever appeared on a baseball card?
But I was talking to Smitty, and we started talking about a card show, and he said that JJ Bleday and Matt Chapman are going to be doing an autograph signing at a card show we're going to next month. So I'm going to get this signed. Something from Chapman yet. I don't know what. I haven't decided, but I'm definitely going to get
That'd
this
be
card
cool,
signed.
man, to get those guys to autograph some cards for you.
Maybe
you'll tell them the story. I was there.
I'm
right
100% going to tell them that I was at this game.
Yeah.
That was exciting. I don't have the home run on. I might have started video when he's running around the bases, and then I have it on video where they came and threw the ice on him. He was getting interviewed by the news at the end of the game.
Well, make sure you have that video queued up.
Oh, I should, huh?
Yeah, when
That's
you
a
get
good,
that
yeah.
signed.
That's a good
So
idea.
here's what the ice looked like from the stands.
From where I was sitting, yeah. Yeah, we like JJ.
Oh, that card is sick.
This is one I just got from 2000 Pacific Crown Royale. This is the proof. So I'm not sure if I mentioned in the video or not. There's a base card that looks just like this, but it doesn't have the serial numbering here. But yeah, this is the one numbered out of 50. Completed that run.
Yeah.
Completed that run. It's 6 years. 6 years to find this card.
And the stock of that card is like a photograph negative for those of you that are old enough to know what a photo negative looks like. But back in the day when you used to get your photos developed, you'd have this plastic negative if you want to get more photos. And it's basically it's the same material as that.
Yeah, it's super cool. They were Pacific doing cool stuff, man.
Yeah.
This is I don't know if I showed this on my channel or not.
That card is so beautiful.
This is from 99 Upper Deck Forte. And this is the red one. And it's numbered to 99. And I never took it out of the eBay authentication sleeve. I just noticed that when I got to your house.
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
That's funny. But yeah, this card took me a freaking long time to get.
If you want a new PSA
I got them at the house.
baggie, I can hook you up.
I got them at the house, dude. It's all good. I can't. But yeah, this card took me a long time to get, man.
I saw Orlando's in here, by the way. So what's up, Orlando? Adventures in Baseball Cards.
Oh,
man, that thing is
I know I
beautiful.
showed this on my channel before.
This
is the 98 Donruss Crusade Red.
Shine. Look at that angle.
However, the pack issued one is numbered to 25. This isn't the pack issued, which I have the pack issued also, but this is the executive proof. So it actually has XX out of 25.
And so those were given to Donruss employees.
Like these were like the higher ups.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
President, vice
There's
president,
probably maybe 3 of them, or
they estimate I think like 3 to 5.
Yeah.
I have seen I know of 2 of these. I've seen 2. So
yeah, those are not easy to find.
Because who knows, the other Donruss employees might still have.
Who knows?
But, you know, like I don't know if we'll ever know. And then last but not least, the card. This was my most wanted card for a long time ago. Remember when I thought I was
the
gonna get
2023 National?
Remember when I thought
I remember we were on the airplane.
Oh yeah, because I had already seen a picture of this card.
You knew it was at the National.
I knew it was at the National, and I knew how the National worked from watching YouTube videos. So I got the table number, and I told Ben and Reese, I'm like, hey, like I don't know what you guys want to look at, but I'm going straight to this table. And I was ready to negotiate. I was ready to buy this card until the guy says, "Oh no, I can't break up the set."
And then, ironically enough, we got to know him a little bit.
Yeah, we
At
a
that national.
couple nights later, we ended up having. He was a friend of one of our good friends, and so we're all eating dinner together. Turns out the guy's a set collector, and he's put some crazy sets together. Did he do the?
And let everyone know what the print run is on those.
I don't even think I showed the card. Yeah, have I? This is
Oh yeah, maybe not.
1997 Pinnacle, totally certified platinum gold.
Guys, this card is almost 30 years old. No, 40 years old now.
Yeah. Oh God, don't say it that way.
No, 30. No,
30.
97. What? God, what? Okay. Yeah, in 2027, that card will be 30 years old.
Yeah, so it's 28.
So
28
something
year
with a
card.
print run of 30 from 30 years ago is not easy to find.
No, we know a guy that's actually putting the set together.
Mm-hmm. How many is he missing now? That same guy we were talking about earlier.
Like he's got to be down to like
Three or four. And they're probably scrubs
Like,
that no one
yeah,
thinks about selling.
He had already had all the big names a couple years ago when I talked to him. He's like, I got the Griffey, I got the Bonds, I got the McGuire. So he had Frank Thomas. He had already had all the big names. Then last year, somebody from the 90s group, I had actually that was so weird when I just happened to see him at a card show in Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
It was so crazy. That guy lives in Arlington, Texas, I think, or Dallas, Texas. He's a huge Rangers fan. He and I were talking to the card shop owner, and because Thomas had put him in touch with one of the cards. I can't remember what it was. You remember he told us the story about that?
Yeah.
The Pudge was really hard to get.
Yeah, that one was a pain because that one Pudge collector keeps gobbling them all up.
Yeah,
At,
exactly.
like above market price, he doesn't care.
Anyways, I remember we told the card shop owner, we said, I'm like, oh yeah, we know a guy that's putting together the 97 totally certified platinum gold set. And the card shop owner goes, he's like, good luck with that. And then both of us looked at him, we're like, no, he's almost done with it. And he like looked at us like, what? Yeah, who would try and put this set together? Like that's.
I wonder if he's been working on it since '97. I doubt it.
I wonder how. I don't know. I don't know.
My dogs are going bonkers here. Anyways, I got a mail day now.
You're ready. You're ready.
Yeah, I got to grab some scissors, and I got to close my door.
So Nate got this card about half an hour, 45 minutes ago. We were on the phone with Smitty earlier, and he showed it to me. I said, "Oh, I should open that up on camera." And a little while ago, he was going to try and open it as soon as we went live, and you were like, "You're really going to make me wait?"
So here we go. All right, let's open it live.
He's been antsy. As soon as we heard the mailman, he was out the door.
Yeah, well, we were sitting in the room. I look at Eric, the mailman's driving by, and I just look at Eric and I said, "You know that sound, right?"
Yep.
He's like, "Yeah."
Oh yeah, I know exactly. I know that sound well.
All you card collectors, you know what we're talking about.
I can hear the mailman down my street.
All right, so I mean,
Slow roll it.
like a bonds collector is gonna appreciate this card, and card collectors will appreciate it. But I'm just excited to have it in
I
my
don't even know
collection.
what it is yet.
It's not.
Sure
I
you told
mean,
me.
it's a cool card, but it's not like something that is gonna. It's not a mind blowing card. It's just a really cool card, though.
Oh wait a minute, you sent me a picture of this. I think I know what it is.
Oh, I want my address all over this. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. So who remembers the prime cuts?
Ooh.
So these cards were distributed as box toppers already in the Beckett slab. And the back of the slab says prime cut. So I'm glad that this card is the way it was when it was distributed. But it is a authentic game use base and authentic game use ball. So it's literally a baseball card, right?
So
And And this bad boy is numbered 2 out of 25. So it's rarer than your totally certified platinum gold.
Yeah, yes it is. Yes it is.
But that card is sick.
Yeah, it is.
So I have like a few of these box topper cards in my collection, but this is the first one of Barry Bonds. I got like I know I got a McCovey relic, and I might have a few others. I can't remember who, but it's cool to have something that was. I mean, this is like from 2004. God, this card's over 20 years old. Man, you know, when you think, okay, 04 wasn't that long enough.
2004 just seems like a few years ago.
And it's a 21-year-old card. But it's kind of cool because this is the first product that they put slab cards in that I know of. I can't think of any other product prior to this where they had...
no, Don Russ was doing something like that before.
Before 04?
Yeah.
Where they came slabbed?
Yeah, they came slabbed.
Was it the BCCG or real? Like, was it a buyback slab or was it...
Yeah, they were buybacks.
Okay, this is a
the
first...
The cards were buybacks.
Yeah, this is the first one where the actual product, new product was in a slab.
Okay, I see.
And then this was like a box topper.
I got you.
So this did not come out of a pack. It was like a box topper in a box. God, this card is really cool.
Now, Topps was doing something like that. They did the uncirculated cards.
Yeah, but
did that come after?
The uncirculated?
You remember they came in, you got it in a magnetic, and it had the Topps like seal on it.
Yeah, those were buyback autos from like archives.
No, they weren't autos.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
They were like they were some of the like the parallels. And you know what product made them? Topps Pristine.
Okay. Were they in slabs or were they just in like a magnetic?
No. They were in magnetics.
Yeah, this is like...
But I'm wondering if this was like somebody's answer to the competition's product. You know, like who did it?
Yeah, first? Uncirculated. Yeah, they didn't like Bowman Chrome too.
Because
in like 02.
I'm just wondering who is the one that started that to kind of like, you know, start a little...
Could have been Topps. Yeah, like 02.
Like if Topps did it, and then this was their answer to that. And like, we're going to top them. We'll put it... You're not going to get it in magnetic. We'll put it in a slab.
Yeah.
You know, I actually don't like the word slab.
What do you want to call them?
Graded cards. I don't... It's just me. I mean, I don't know. It's just...
That's funny. You're just like, you know...
Slab.
I just thought I'd let everybody know. By the way, I don't like the term slab. Yeah, it does kind of sound weird. I mean, this card would probably... This card would probably look better if it wasn't in a slab, but because it was distributed in one, I'm just gonna...
This is the problem I have with Beckett. Beckett has my favorite label, actually. I think they're, well, like when they do their normal gold label and it has the subgrades, I love that. And I think the label looks good. I even think their logo here looks good. I don't like their plastic because it gets foggy.
Yeah.
And like it's just not crystal clear. And so when you got shiny cards,
they look dull.
Dude, they don't look good in a Beckett slab.
No, they don't. Not at all.
But I like everything.
Yeah.
Everything else. And like, this... You know what? I was watching Dylan, Double D Vintage this morning, having more coffee. Jeez. And he was talking about one of his slabs was scratched and that he was going to, I guess he was going to buff it out. He was going to...
I heard you could do that with like that stuff that you buff out the headlights with.
Oh, yeah, you could try that. He said, but I do know... Yeah, because I worked with some guys in automotive that used to do those to lights, but I mean, like, really heavy-duty type stuff. Like, I mean, they would probably sand this up. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen that process?
Yeah. You got.
So I think that's what Dylan was talking about doing. So if it really bothers you that much,
nah, I'm just keep it how it is. It's not like I'm gonna sit around and look at this card for hours. I just like having it in the collection because it just kind of represents the early 2000s.
Yeah.
This is like right when the hobby really started to change, and it kind of went away from innovative inserts and went to more relics. Like they were starting to focus more on relics. And the insert days were starting to, like the inserts weren't as innovative, and they were starting to do a lot more parallels and rainbows and stuff like that.
Yes, and now it's come full circle.
Yeah, now the inserts are starting to come back a little bit. Yeah.
So I took a break from collecting Matt Chapman for about 3 or 4 years since he got traded from the A's. And during that time, when I looked at the checklist recently for 2025 Topps, I was like, whoa, there's Topps make way more parallels.
They make a lot of parallels.
There's a lot of, like, there's several cards numbered to 50. There's several cards where before it was like one numbered to 50, one numbered to 25.
Yeah, like you got like 5 different gold parallels numbered to 50.
Yeah, there's several different. And I believe that was their answer to Panini, who was like the Prism stuff was.
Yeah,
they had way more parallels, but it always seems like, to me, it seems like card companies always start off with a good thing and then they beat it into the ground where they just like overdo it.
Yeah, and then the collectors start focusing on something else. And then the card companies...
Like, take for instance this. Like, when they started doing relic cards, dude, it was all the craze, and they were super cool when they first came out.
Now people get a relic in a pack and like, yeah, this is like some shirt from, what's the sporting goods store? Dick's Sporting Goods. That's kind of the joke now. Oh, we got a Dick's Sporting Good off-the-rack relic.
But, I mean, remember they even started putting relic cards on, like, some of the essential credentials.
Oh yeah.
They started putting them on those. Leaf started putting them on the all the mirrors.
Yeah, you fast forward 20 years and people don't like those. Like they'd rather have those parallels without the relics.
Oh, for sure, Yeah. But yeah, it's like the card companies like, oh, you guys want relics? This is what's selling. All right, let's put relics on anything and everything we can.
Frank's Red Hot.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like the rookie card logo.
Oh man,
that's pretty funny.
All right, so anything else anybody else want to talk about that's on the live stream
I can't believe
or
Smitty
anything?
said that.
What's that?
I can't believe Smitty said that. Eric, take that.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you know what? It's not. They moved. The A's moved. I can't take Bart to a ball game anymore.
Well, you can, but you're just gonna have to walk a little bit.
Yeah. Well, so I found out that the ballpark is not actually in Sacramento.
Oh yeah,
it's
we had
in
this
West Sacramento.
Who knew that there was even a West Sacramento?
That's like an hour and a half away from my house. So, like.
And you have to drive. You don't have the option of taking public transportation.
I was telling Erica that. I said, I was like, can you imagine we caught a night game? You know what I mean? You're going to get out of there at 10 o'clock. By the time you get out of there,
you'll be home by midnight.
Get out of the parking lot, drive home, dude. It's going to be midnight. There's no way I could.
Yeah, and then you would have to leave by 4 o'clock to catch a 7 o'clock. You can take
the Amtrak train to. Okay, well you have fun up there in Sacramento, Smitty. I'll be on the other side of the bay. Half-hour BART ride.
Yeah.
With Nate.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we should take Bart to one of the games at least.
At Oracle?
Yeah, I don't mind walking. Hell, sometimes I walk 20,000 steps in a day. Yeah.
No, you can actually grab one of the cable cars
Oh yeah, it would be cable car.
Yeah, it's
like a couple of true San Franciscans.
It's fun. I love that ballpark.
I do too, man. I love the fantastic.
I love the Coliseum too, but.
Well, I loved the Coliseum.
Loved the Coliseum. Oh, okay. So
especially in the 80s.
So when my wife and I went to spring training a couple weeks ago, and our flight was leaving super early in the morning. I wasn't going to ask my mom to drive us, so we took Bart. And taking Bart to the airport, that you actually stop at the Coliseum, and that's where you transfer to the airport little shuttle. And dude, the Coliseum, dude, it is like stripped down of any A's logos. It is just
Really?
like, it looks so naked. It's weird. I took a picture of it. I'll show it to you when we get off. It looks deserted.
Well, it is.
No, one of the soccer teams is going to play there. But as of right now, it looks deserted. It's so weird. Like, it doesn't look like the game that you and I went to.
Yeah.
Like, there was still some A's.
Yeah, like in the bleachers, they had the A's.
Yeah, all that stuff is gone. No logo, no A's logos outside at all. It's really weird.
That is weird.
That was. Oh man, don't get me started. Like, you know how I can go on a rant about that whole subject.
Well, just like me and Bud Selig, you and the A's, all right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't get us started.
Bud Selig.
That would be funny if you and you were like, I was over here walking in circles bitching about Bud Selig, and then you were over there walking in circles bitching about the A's ownership, and someone was like a fly on the wall. That would make a funny video, because you and we can rant about those particular subjects pretty good.
You should see how many times people, like, they were kind of run into somebody, and they, if I was wearing an A's ball hat or something,
Yeah,
and they would start talking about it, she would be like, "Oh boy, now you started it." Like, because what I have found is most people weren't informed and didn't really know what was going on.
yeah.
Like,
You had some interesting comments from people. I remember you telling me what some of these people were saying.
People used to tell me, well, the fans aren't showing up to the ballpark. And I'm like, when you put a AAA caliber team on the field and you're expected to pay big league prices, people, fans are not going to go out for that type of stuff. They weren't trying at all. Because now look at, they just signed Rooker to an extension. They just signed Lawrence Butler to an extension. And I'm very happy for those ball players, but they never did any of that. Fisher never did any of that during
when they were in Oakland.
Yeah,
he'd just trade them away as soon as they became arbitration eligible.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, he'd muck the puck and go back to the minor leagues.
I even remember one time we were at a card shop and that kid said, he says, "Oh well, they signed Chavez to a big contract." I was like, "Nope,
that was previous ownership.
Carried over from the previous owner. Like, Fisher never signed anybody. It was just what they were able to get away with was like, no, is not good for baseball."
And now, now the new owners are spending money because the league is saying you have to spend it, or else you're going to get hit with a fine for not spending X amount of dollars.
And you're not going to get the revenue sharing. So,
or maybe that's what it is, no revenue sharing, which basically is a fine. That's another way of saying we're going to fine you.
Yeah, but I mean, if you ever watched the movie Major League, I mean, that's exactly what happened in real life. And they
except that the A's didn't win the World Series.
No, I'll tell you what, that group of had they kept that infield together with Simeon and Chapman, Sean Murphy, Olsen, they were going to the playoffs already, and those guys were first, second year players, and they were already going to the playoffs. Add a piece in here or there, dude. They were, they could have gone to the World Series. That was a good. And then I'll tell you what they have right now, they got some talented kids, and so they're probably going to do a lot better in Sacramento than they have.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what those crowds are like.
Yeah, because tickets are expensive.
Yeah, that's probably going to be the most expensive ticket in all of baseball. Even more than Boston. More than New York, more than Wrigley.
I haven't looked, but I wouldn't be surprised. I know. Well, it only holds what,
10,000?
10,000?
Something like that. Give or take 2,000, so 8 to 12,000.
I've never been to that. Have you been to that ballpark?
Yeah, I've been there to watch the River Cats.
Okay.
But I've never, obviously I've never been there to watch a big league game.
I might actually go watch a River Cats game this year.
Yeah, that would be kind of fun. Yeah.
Yeah. See Bryce Eldridge. He'll be there.
Yeah, I wonder when Bryce Eldridge is, if he's going to get his shot, because right now the Giants, I think they're going to platoon Wilmer Flores and Lamont Wade at
Mm,
first, and those two guys are just going to kind of be a band-aid until Eldridge is ready, and that's
yeah.
fingers crossed that Eldridge actually pans out, because he's like not a guarantee to pan out, but
Yeah. Well, what does look good for Eldridge is that he hit his way through every level of the minors last year. He hit,
yeah,
he went single A, double A, triple A,
and I
and
guess it's
he hit every level. So, I mean,
that's
and
and
he
it's
did that at 19.
yeah.
So he's 20 this year, but he did that at 19. He hit through all the levels. So,
Let him get his. I mean, I'm sure he'll come up at some point.
it'll probably be a September call up, I would imagine.
Yeah, depending on what Lamont Wade and Wilmer Flores do. I
Yeah.
mean, if they play well, he'll be a September call up. If they don't play well, or one of them gets hurt and can't play first base, then who knows? You never know. He could be.
Right.
They could platoon
I
him.
would imagine if
Yeah, you don't want to platoon a 20-year-old. You want him getting
no,
reps every day,
yeah,
every day, every
I don't
day.
know. Yeah, we'll see. But I would imagine if Lamont got hurt, Wilmer would probably play every day.
Maybe, I don't know. But I know one of them could.
Yeah, because the year before, a couple years ago, I know he led the Giants in hitting,
Yeah, but
and
it's
he
always
played
a
every day.
lefty righty matchup with those two guys.
Yeah, that's what Bob Melvin did when he got there. But the
Hmm.
year before, with that other guy, Kepler,
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah,
he used to play Wilmer every day. Remember?
yeah,
And Wilmer.
yeah.
So
We'll see.
Giants talk.
Yeah,
That's funny.
who knew? Well, you got to see him in spring training, so now you know the team a little bit better.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see if Verlander still has it, because if he does, if he puts together a good season, that would be pretty exciting.
It'll be really exciting. I'll tell you what. Last year, I got to see Verlander pitch against the A's. I was super excited. Now the A's had a good offense. They could hit. Offensively, they were really good, and so I was super excited to see Verlander just because he could retire right now. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame, for sure, right? He's going to come up short of 300 wins, unfortunately.
Pump the brakes, and this is why I say that.
But
He's got over 260 wins.
I
Okay.
think 265 or something.
Something like that. And I think one of the reasons why he signed I mean, it was a good value to sign him, because no one was willing to give him top dollar, and the Giants said, "Oh, well, I guess we'll sign you then." And Posey really liked him, and Posey is a very good judge of character. But I think Verlander's goal is to get to 300 wins. I think that because that's all he has to play for now.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
I mean, he's got nothing
reached
else
all
to prove.
He's reached all the other milestones he's going to.
Yeah, so now the only thing
But-
he has to play for is the 300
games.
wins.
Let's just be realistic. At his age, he ain't gonna be a 20-game winner this year.
If he can win
He ain't gonna be.
15 games,
I'm gonna say I haven't looked at his stats, but I'm gonna say he hasn't won 15 games in quite a few years.
yeah, but he's, I guess, from what I understand, that he dealt with all the nagging injuries and he's feeling good.
I hope so. Okay. I hope he gets to 300 wins. I really do. I'd love to see him get. I don't know.
Let's say he's able to pitch 3 more seasons and somehow he can average 15 wins a season, or he pitches 4 more seasons and he can average 9 wins a
Does
season.
Verlander have 4 more years in him?
I don't know. That's Nolan Ryan.
Nolan Ryan, you can never, ever, that's cheating. You can never compare people to Nolan Ryan. That guy was a freak of nature. You know what I mean?
But there are like guys that pitch for 22, 23
for
seasons.
Sure, for sure.
So, I mean, that's how you get to 300 wins. You have to pitch 20 plus seasons. I mean, you almost have to. Because if you pitch 20 seasons, you'd have to average 15 wins a season for 20 seasons to get to 300, right? And Yeah, that's an impressive number. I would love to see Verlander.
No,
get
I
there.
want to see him do it. It's just
Well, that's what he has to play for. That's what's going to motivate him, and that's why I think he has a shot because he's motivated to do it, and that's what he's playing for.
I hope he does it. But I will tell you what, last year it was awesome to see him pitch against the A's because I will tell you he is a technician.
The other technician. Huh?
Oh, the other technician. I will tell you why. Because I think Verlander, I think he throws about 5 different pitches, and he will throw them on. Yeah, because Verlander used to be a thrower. Verlander used to throw 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
But he hasn't made it this far in life.
Throwing 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, no, he learned to pitch. And the thing about him is, I remember he was throwing he wasn't throwing fastballs on fastball strikes. He was throwing anything and everything. You could,
keep guys off balance.
And he had so much stuff that he was throwing. When he would throw a 94 mile an hour fastball, it looked like it was really moving.
Yeah, presented like 97, 98.
You hadn't seen a fastball in 6 or 7 pitches. So all of a sudden, here comes one. But he threw a lot of stuff.
Yeah, so, Verlander definitely. I think if you come up like Strasburg's a good example, where he was a fastball thrower and then his career was over in his early 30s because he never became a pitcher or a technician or whatever you want to call it. He went from flamethrower to 2 Tommy Johns, and that's a wrap. I'm done. My arm, I can't do it anymore.
Good thing is Verlander's already had a Tommy John. He had one a couple years ago, didn't he? I feel like he did.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah.
So that's good news. Now, we were talking about Cole earlier.
Yeah, is Cole on a second Tommy John?
That's what I was.
I think it is his second Tommy John. I could be wrong, but yeah.
I know last year he had a serious injury that he didn't get Tommy John done.
Yeah, he probably should have.
He probably.
But I know that the Yankees are trying to win the World Series, so.
Yeah, the Yankees. Yankees look pretty good, man.
Well, yeah, but Stanton's out now.
Not a big surprise. I mean, Stanton's.
I guess both his elbows are messed up.
But now they got Cody Bellinger.
What up, Snoop?
Bellinger.
I know. I guess I like to tease Snoop because he calls him Cody Bellinger.
Oh, okay. I thought you were correcting me. I was like, I don't think that's right.
No, that
Cody. I wonder. See, Cody could be. Cody's got so much talent.
You should tell the story when you went to see him in El Paso.
Oh yeah, so he was playing in a rehab game, and it was so cool because he was the first person out on the field by like a lot, maybe like half an hour out before everybody else was, stretching. And granted, he's coming back from an injury, but still, he was the first one out. This was during the pandemic, and he wasn't supposed to be signing any autographs. And he went over and signed anyways, which I thought was super cool. He signed a lot of autographs. And then since it was his last game, after the game, he went up to a kid in the stands. He gave him his cleats. He gave his batting gloves to this kid over here. He gave his hat to somebody. He was just like, everything he was wearing, he was just giving to the fans. I just thought that was so cool. And then it was so packed. Wasn't I on the phone with you when I was walking into the stadium, right?
Yeah, right? Because you were the first one there. Because
I was trying to be, but
I thought you were the first one.
No, that was Tatis.
Oh, okay.
Tatis, I was the first one. No, Bellinger. See, now you got me messed up. Bellinger was.
Bellinger
was.
Yeah.
That was nuts, actually. So, and then after the game, I knew where the Chihuahuas used to come out, and I knew their exit to the parking lot. So we used to wait and get, like when big leaguers were in town, that's where we'd go sometimes if we didn't get their autographs on the field. We wait for them after. And Bellinger never came out, and what I found is that they actually had to have a police escort walk him to his hotel because
and you couldn't get his auto.
One of my friends was a security guard there. He said when they walked out of the stadium, he said it was like Beatles mania. So all the girls were screaming, going crazy, and he was just
That
like,
is wild, dude. That's
But
funny.
Bellinger, I think, if he doesn't fall victim of the short right field porch, he could really kill it in Yankee Stadium.
That guy's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Right?
When he is not playing well, he looks
Right?
completely lost. You want to hear a funny story?
He was a rookie of the year. Then he
And
did
he
bad.
won an MVP.
Then he won MVP. Then
Yeah.
he did bad again.
Yeah.
Then he did so.
My wife cracks me up every time she sees Bellinger. She's like, "Oh, that's a guy that looks stoned."
Oh, he totally.
She's
does.
like, "Oh,
He
yeah,
totally
that's
does.
that guy that looks stoned."
He totally
My wife
does.
cracks me up. By the way, guys, my wife and I, during baseball season, we watch baseball almost every night. Every night that the Giants are on.
Yeah,
And so
I've been
my
over
wife
and
knows the
she's-
whole league.
I've been over and we're like hanging out in the card room and she's out watching the Giants game.
Yeah,
on her
yeah.
own.
And then she's like, "Up, look up!" And she'll come in and pop
Yep.
her head in the door and give us like updates on the game and everything. Oh wait, no, you missed Lamont Wade hit a home run.
She was listening to him on the radio that day we were watching the game when they were playing in the old Negro League Stadium.
Oh yeah.
She was
yeah.
listening to the game on the radio on the way home from work.
Yeah. Man.
That's when we found out that Yaz's dad played minor league ball.
Yeah, the guy that didn't make the big leagues.
Yeah, poor guy.
Mike Yastrzemski is a big leaguer, and then his dad is a Hall of Famer. And his grandpa's a Hall of Famer, and the middle generation played minor league ball.
He didn't have a cup of coffee?
No,
He
not
never-
that I
he
know.
never made it to the-
He did not have a cup of coffee. No. Trust me, there would be a card with all three of them if he had a cup of coffee.
Oh yeah.
You know what
true,
I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
I saw Mike hit a home run in spring. I mean, it was like he hit that sucker hard. As soon as it came off the bat, I knew it was coming.
Oh yeah, he's got pop, man. He can hit some home runs.
That is
He's a great right fielder. He's got lots of range, and he knows how to play that ballpark.
He's awesome. I've seen him play several balls off of the wall.
Yeah.
I can't remember who they were playing, but I saw him in a couple of innings throw out two runners trying to hit wall balls, and I saw him hit.
Yes, Drake. Mike Yastrzemski's grandfather is Carl Yastrzemski. So yes. Oh, okay. I guess a baseball collector is or was on here. So if you're still here, Mike, what's up? Big Harv. Big Harv. You went to that card show. If you're still here, I'd like to let me know how that card show was. He went to that Concord show, and I was telling him that it costs like $30 to get in now. It's like a hotel lobby card show, and they're charging $30 because
it's more than the National.
Yeah, more than National because the last time they had the card show there, they had to turn people away because it was too crowded. Like the fire department says, okay, you're at capacity.
Oh.
You can't. I mean, it was legally they couldn't allow anybody else in, and then the other problem with that is that the venue probably needs to be double the size for the crowd and how many dealers there are. So I was telling Big Harv, personally, I wouldn't want to go to that show because I just can't. Like when it gets that crowded, then it's just not fun anymore. It takes the fun away. But I'm just wondering if they improved it. But really, what they need to do is get a bigger venue.
Is that the card show that a few years ago you got that card you ended up giving me?
No, that
McGuire
one.
Rubies.
No, that one I got at Dion's show in Fairfield.
Oh,
Big Harv was actually at that show.
That's a great venue for a card show.
Yeah, like the old Forever 21 location.
Yeah,
no, the one in Concord is at a like a Holiday Inn Express lobby. I mean, it's not that big of a venue.
Right.
It's a small venue. I mean, there's
remember Trade Night a couple years ago in Chicago? Remember how insane that was? Like,
That was too much.
Baseball cards, dude. That was so crazy.
Yeah, man.
I mean, sports cards. I shouldn't say baseball.
That's
cards,
when
but
they turn the
sports cards.
That's when they turn the lights off. To
Yeah,
get
that
people
was
the hell out of there.
nuts. We were inside that bar in the hotel.
Yeah.
That looked like a concert, like a rock concert.
No,
or a
you know what it
nightclub.
did?
It was like
It smelled like junior high locker room, like in that hotel lobby, because there were like all these younger kids, you know, doing their trade night, and they probably didn't, didn't know that they're supposed to shower before they go to a card show. It smelled like junior high locker room.
Those kids got some things to learn.
Yeah, they could learn from some old fuddy-duddies like us.
Oh man, I wonder who's going to the National. Big Harvey, you going to the National? I know that Matt. I wonder if Matt Fox is still on here. I wonder if he's going.
I don't know.
I know that a couple years ago.
I'll be going in
before I
2026.
went. I guess Mateo wanted to go skateboarding with me. If Mateo went to I'd go to the park with Mateo if he if they were to go to the National.
Show him some of those old '80s tricks, huh?
Oh come on, man! I'm more
'90s.
I do modern day
Yeah,
stuff.
I know
Come
you
on,
do.
man! You saw that video of me the other day.
Oh yeah, I know. It was pretty sick, dude. I mean, I look at Eric's skate and I'm like, man, if I were to try that, I'd break my neck.
I don't mean to get off subject, but I'll just tell you, in the Bay Area, there are a lot of guys my age that are still ripping.
Well, yeah, the Bay Area is like
it's nuts. Like
one of the birthplaces
yeah,
of skating.
It's crazy.
In Southern California too. But I guess San Francisco's where a lot of the street skating originated.
At one point, San Francisco was the skateboard capital of the world.
That's
at
wild.
one point. It's all kind of moved to Los Angeles now, maybe, but in the 90s, it was definitely San Francisco. There's still a lot. But I'm not going to talking about skateboarding, but
Yeah.
But if Mateo were to go to the National, I would definitely go skate with him.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Right on. So, I'm just trying to think, is there anything else you want to BS about, or you want to hop off here? Oh, you want to show...
No, I don't know. I can't remember. Okay. I think it'd be too hard to show a binder. I just brought that to show you.
Oh, yeah.
That's my Matt Chapman collection.
Yeah, that's a pretty sweet collection, too.
I mean, it's just the binder cards. Did you like that?
Yeah,
Did
man.
you see the Giants ones?
Yeah, I saw them on the back, yeah. They're pretty sweet.
Yeah. That's going to be fun to watch him again. I always liked him.
Yep. Yeah, he's definitely a fan favorite in San Francisco. All right, guys. So I guess I will go out with, what do you want to go out with, Eric?
You know what I'm going to show?
I'll go out with my favorite pickup from today. Which one is at the card shop? I don't know. I didn't get anything earth-shattering. I'll go out with this one just because it's a cool color match. I'll take it out of the holder. And then my mail day. Numbered out of 25.
Mail day.
All right. Which one are you going? Oh, yeah. All right, guys.
Platinum gold.
So we'll try to go live again. Man, can you believe 53 minutes? Where the heck did the time go? I thought we just pressed record.
We're having fun playing with baseball cards.
That's what it's all about. All right. All right, guys. So thanks so much for tuning in.
And as always,
Until next time.
happy collecting. How are you, 90?